In a nutshell, this new program that's being put in place allows for interoperability between radio systems. It allows the school communication system to connect with the safety forces communication system so we can better combine and coordinate our responses in emergencies. These emergencies could be anything from a fire drill to perhaps the students become ill, someone injured out on in a recreational activity, a sporting event, and it can even obviously have use in more serious circumstances as well.
Okay. Now, are all the school buses in Chardon and I was told throughout Northeast Ohio going to have this?
Our school buses operate on a different radio system that's called a MARCS radio system. This is a specific proprietary radio system that's been installed in each of our school buildings in Chardon schools, as well as the NDCL campus and St. Mary's campus in Chardon. So these radios are a little bit different than the school bus radios at this point. However, and I guess I'm asking, that they will have the ability even from a school bus
radios will have the ability to talk direct to safety forces in the event emergency communications. So that connectivity is there.
How did this come about?
9 months ago,
Go ahead.
9 months ago, Samantha Spalding came to me and said they had a program they'd like to present to the community, to the schools, and to the law enforcement agencies that respond to those schools. I said, okay, let's take a look at it. We've had a series of meetings. All the players and the stakeholders came to those meetings, and it's evolved to where 2 weeks ago we trained our teaching staffs at all the schools individually. And then today, what culminated our training was to bring the safety forces together, and then that means fire, police, and ambulance crews to train with our designated crisis team members from the schools, so they have a practical application when they go to use it in a real emergency.
And what's this system called again?
Safe schools.
SchoolSAFE.
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 SchoolSAFE. I'm sorry, it's right there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So how did this all come about, though? I guess should be my next question.
Well, Motorola's been developing this technology to, they've been for many years involved in the radio business and obviously working with first responders as well as with school districts for standalone radio communications. And this is really the next generation, the ability to bridge those communications and really provide the most immediate information directly to first responders as they're coming to schools, and it's bringing together those two systems.
Now, is it true that all the school systems in Northeast Ohio are going to have this?
No, I'm not aware of that.
I'm not aware of that.
Right now, this implementation is in Chardon and the other non-public schools in our immediate vicinity that we discussed.
I would like to say it's probably a pilot program right here, right now, to be farmed out to other school districts, other communities, other agencies.
I'm sure that.
Go on. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, sure. Now, explain how it works again.
We have 250 radios deployed in not only in the Chardon schools, but in the area non-public schools as well. So these radios are being used for day-to-day operations in the building, as well as for emergency communications and the bridge to first responders.
Different. If I go to the attack channel and we have it activated, Safe Schools, him and I can talk directly to each other. Our radio is a little different, a little more expensive.
But
that's the difference between the two.
That's the program that's being kicked off today, that the training is resulting in today, is the ability for that radio to talk to this radio in emergencies and vice versa.
Gotcha.